one or two things, you see what I'm saying? And I'll be up a billion point five. Like be a poster child for some that I ain't signed up to do that. That ain't what I'm here for.
Humiliation ritual.
You can call it that. Real. I mean, that be for real.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass.
Family, we are back. I want to thank y'all for being here. We're about to review and react to a few clips, and it's about DaBaby. A lot of people say what they say about bro, but the interview we just had with Big Bank, it was rather revealing, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it, and I want you guys to keep in mind the brother thing and the dad thing and the timing. Now, I'm not implying anything, just pay attention. Anyways, let's get to these clips.
This is part 3 of talking about DaBaby. This is solely for educational purposes, not hate to anyone involved. Country music or rap music. And people are sort of misinterpreting the situation. What we'll do doesn't concern me. And that was sort of his statement. More people kept calling DaBaby out. And then he decided to make this statement. Basically stating, you give one of the best performances at this festival and do things that are deemed insensitive, even though you're an entertainer, and you have to apologize even though you meant no harm, and that you were just entertaining and doing what you were paid to do, and have no problem with any preferences, and people refuse to look at your logic. If you want to see his exact words, pause right now. Pause. And this is what I have to say to that. In my opinion, you were paid to do a show. Yes, but you were not paid to criticize other people's personal lives. Nor were you paid to give your opinion on something you rarely know anything about.
Now, if you don't know what she's talking about, there was a show, he had a concert or whatever, and he made some choice statements on that stage. And I think that's what he was talking about in the Bank interview, where he said, he should have bucked back or something like that. But they confirmed a certain type of thing in the industry, in that line of work. They confirmed it with this interview. You heard it at the beginning of the video. But that's where DaBaby's problems came from, in my opinion. When he made that statement about that group of people and other statements around it, he stepped out of line. And it didn't go with the program. Anyways, let's get to the next clip.
At the party at Diddy crib in LA, this was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? And, Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put it into perspective of the type of company I was in at the moment, you know.
Now, that clip's interesting for the simple fact that he confirmed a lot of things. He confirmed the party after the party. More so than anything, Jay can't say, oh yeah, I wasn't friends with this dude. Me and this dude never hung out. They were the chosen ones that were picked to stay after the party ended. He said Puff physically had his arm around him. I gotta get into more of DaBaby's interviews. I really do. But that situation right there, I wouldn't be surprised if there were hands in that situation holding that dude back, just for confirming things.
They want to. A lot of them went through this shit, and they gonna spank you. You get what I'm saying? You don't play ball, you you gonna have to go through it. You see what I'm saying? And the strong gonna survive, and you gonna goddamn navigate how you navigate. I'm just a hell of a nigga. I'm a different type of nigga. Like, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
You having too much influence.
Yeah.
You having too much influence.
My name Toby. It ain't Kunta Kinte. Is it Kunta Kinte? It ain't Toby. Whatever the you said. You feel me? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Chop my feet off.
Let's do it. I can't do it. You feel me? I can't do it. But that's definitely what it was. Like, all I had to do was, so I guess, I don't know how it worked on the other side of it, but saw an opportunity to get me to goddamn, you know, the spearhead or whatever, the push, whatever agenda, whatever it was at the time, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Thank you.
Once you do that, you'll do the rest of it.
And I ain't one for that. Like, they found that out. Most of it is, you know, as talented as I am, or they can goddamn, they can get to where they got #1 global records and got these type of fans, all different races and age groups and all that shit. They be different type of, they don't be no me, you feel me? Like, they be different type of the way, they'll do that to goddamn, you know. I wasn't never with the cool kids club, the who's. I wasn't never with the parties where the niggas got the shades on inside and I don't even trust niggas with the shades inside. I don't even play like that. What you got shades on for? I'm not, real talk. Got the shades. There's a look. They got like the color tint to them. Them type with the hats on and them.
I ain't gonna lie. I like DaBaby. I really do. The thing that I think was happening was he ushered in a whole different standard of gangster, but he remained a father the whole time, and he also held up great under pressure. When he made those statements, he marked himself, and when he marked himself, that was the moment they felt like they had to break him. Let's take this dude that set this precedent, this image for himself. Let's take this dude and let's spank him. Period. He said, though, he could be up the crazy way if he let them make him the poster child for a certain agenda. Now, I think that goes back to the things he said on stage. It just makes sense to me. Anyways, let's get to the next clip.
That ain't what I'm here for.
Humiliation.
You can call it that. Real. I mean, that should be for real. That should be for real. But like, you know, when you get the,
you right at that level.
I'm telling you.
To where you gone over, do or die.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And God made you say what you said on that stage to go on and rush it.
Exactly, because I was there. I can tell you about this shit. I'm telling you, I can write a book. That's how this shit go for real. Like, so.
Well, you saw with your own 2 eyes.
Yeah.
If I wanted to make it,
the world saw it. That's the thing, but they just, you know, it get put in the media. All this shit. Man, this what America made on. We'll go down a rabbit hole talking about this real knowledge. Like, this what you need to know. Like, you can take it as far back as you want to. A lot of them went through this shit, and they gonna spank you. You get what I'm saying? You don't play ball.
They gonna spank you if you don't play ball. I don't think people understood how much game he was dropping, how much confirmation he was giving. He understood. Bank understood. It's something about Bank, though. It's really something about dude that gives me a conniving type. I don't know. It's just something about Bank. But DaBaby said a lot, maybe too much. Don't be surprised if things start happening to him or around him. What do y'all think about Cardi? My last video I made about her, humiliation. This woman has fallen more times than anybody I know. Anyway, let's get to this next clip.
It came from him, you get what I'm saying? And for him to, you know, go unexpectedly, and then I go #1, and then I take off after that, like where I took, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? So I felt like it wasn't nothing but him, you know, God and him.
He was almost, and you really lost him the same day you hit #1
with God, the same time, not the, nah, it was Baby on Baby, it went like #1.
Okay.
It went like #1 on Apple Music, iTunes. It was like #7 or something like that. And then I had got the phone call. My brother woke me up. He like, hey, call your little brother. My little brother, call your little brother. He DM me. He woke me up. I'm like, hey, Angel, what's up? Pick up the phone. I call him. I'm halfway asleep. He yells like, yeah, bro, he dead, he died. I'm like, what? I set up on my like, what? Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up, blowing me up while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over, what's up, bro? You number one, nigga. Number one, you did it. You did it. I'm like, damn. He said, I just looked at the phone like, nigga, my daddy died. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? Got out the phone with him.
Now, I chose that clip to end it, just to plant a seed. I'm not implying anything. I'm not saying that means this or this means that. But if you pay attention to that interview, and just a clip, the timing, but it fits the narrative that a lot of people push when it comes to this thing. The timing, the energy. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I am out. Peace.